Tail of the tape here at Roots 28. Christie, 23 years of age, 5 years the junior of Baker at 28. The records, 5 fights, 2 wins for Allie Christie, 3 fights, 1 win for Marissa Baker. Matty, you wanted 90s, there you go, you had Limp Bizkit. Great walkout song of the night, I think.
Limp Bizkit, not something I've requested in the past, Stephen, and I don't think that's going to change beyond this evening. But excited to see Allie Christie Manning back in there. We're part of this contingent that's here tonight from 168. We saw just what Them Mai had to offer, and before that, Alicia Cador put on that incredible performance versus Q Ekasit's girl.
57 kilos, Allie Christie Manning in the black trunks, Marissa Baker in the white trunks, and here we go, Steve White, Matt Williams, and Mark the Hammer Castanini here with your ringside.
With the height and reach advantage, a nice long push kick there from Manning. Allie's got the range. We're looking to negate it and get on the inside. Will be Baker. Elbows already flying, Matty.
Yeah, she's really aggressive, Marissa Baker. She's coming, throwing everything into her punches. DMD always known for their aggressive come forward style. And Allie Christie Manning looked good. Good signs in the clinch there before. It needs to be careful of the advancing fighter, and Marissa Baker is looking to take her head off. And doesn't mind throwing a couple elbows at tight hammer.
Absolutely. And, you know, it's really evident with the rising in quality of these fighters, even though the pro records are in the low numbers, but the skill is high. And obviously due to the Muay Thai Victoria circuit, indeed Muay Thai Australia, you know, really producing some great amateurs that are transitioning beautifully to the pro ranks.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's no sign of the type of jitters that you might expect from fighters early in their career. They look so comfortable. We saw Allie Christie Manning with a big old smile as she came out. Looked like she was rocking up for a barbecue.
Right to it, Allie. Calm and composed. Has the experience of a few fights and the height and reach, as I mentioned earlier. Cracking away at the leg. Good range control with the push kick, but looking to break range will be Baker.
I like the way that Baker just snuck around and played parallel to the ropes there. We've seen already Allie Christie Manning's happy to sit back and sit on the ropes and use her range, try and time Marissa as she comes forward. A good ring generalship there from Maria Baker. She needs to be careful that she doesn't walk into one of those high kicks.
Yeah, it's thrown it up to the head a few times as Allie. Again, just chips away at the leg, up high, changing level, so she'll crack low, get the attention downstairs, and then shoot the high kick up. Good strategy from her side.
And a good way to counter the boxer too, as the boxer plows forward and punches, the high kick can become available, and if you've got the ropes at your back to lean back on and maximize all of that height and length advantage. Good low kicks there from Christie Manning. As Maria Baker steps forward to do some work, but eats a big teep. And probably not how she'd want to finish the first round, picking herself up off the mat like that, Hammer.
Yeah, just sat her with that beautiful teep, push kick, off the ropes. Composed as you like, and the experience, even though it's only a few fights, is showing from Allie Christie Manning out of the red corner from 168 Muay Thai. Probably had the round on the judges' cards, I'd say, especially with that little sit down of Baker.
That was a good right kick followed by the right hand there from Baker. Some of her work's getting some of her best work's getting lost in these confrontations between the two when they come together, because it's Christie Manning who's getting the last laugh. It's a nice way of kind of packaging it up and delivering it to the judge's laps to put an exclamation point on it like that. Finishing last with the kick or finishing last with the knee always stands out amongst all the other work, Stephen.
Absolutely. And plenty of work to do. Round one in the books. This is 3 by 3 minute rounds. Marissa Baker, Allie, Christie Manning here at Roots 28. Steve White, Matty Williams, and Mark the Hammer Castanini here with your ringside as Baker goes to work on the jab on Manning. Going upstairs that time.
Baker pushes forward, takes the center of the ring. Christie Manning, see what advice she got from experienced corner out there at 168. Yeah, she's hunting for the high kick. Timing not quite there on that one. As Marissa had a nice high guard to receive it.
Pushing forward is Baker. Good composure though from the red corner. Allie Christie Manning. She's calm, isn't she? She's not getting flustered at all. Just keeping chipping away with that low kick. The leg kick, always good scoring, easy money. She's not using her jab. Tried for that step elbow off range though, Allie, but Baker, I feel, is a little tentative to come forward. Maybe needs to feint or cut an angle to get on the inside a bit.
Yeah, because at the moment, I feel that the longer this fight goes on, the more confident Christie Manning is going to grow with each moment. She's starting to switch stances now and kick off both legs. She's controlling the ring well. She's not there when Marissa Baker arrives to try and knock on the door. Controlling the action and the distance at the moment is Christie Manning. I agree, Hammer. I think Baker needs to start to fake. She also needs to cut her off, because when she does get close, she's got some power in those hands.
Just got to break range and back herself a little bit more. The fighter out of the blue corner.
Oh.
Marissa Baker, she's pushing forward, but needs to do a little bit more. Aggression's going to score for her, but she needs the gloves to be working and the legs to be working as well as she does now.
And Christie Manning just peels off to her right-hand side. I'd like to see Baker just cut it off. She's kind of following her now. She started off cutting the ring off well, but now she's just starting to follow.
Yeah, with just over 30 seconds to go in this round, Baker really needs just to throw caution to the wind. She can pinch this round because she's backed up Manning the whole time. Manning's fighting defensively, but as I said, I'm going to default back to that new ruling with effective damage. Effective damage and aggression will be what the judges will be looking for. Tries to step in.
10 seconds.
10-second clappers go on a fight that's a round of two stories. I feel Christie Manning was looking cool, calm, and collected in the start of that round. He was doing some great work scoring with the kicks from both stances, but Baker started to find herself late, and probably off the back of landing some good punches.
Well, they're the rounds that can upset a fight. You know, one fighter will think they've done it. The judges may see it differently. You've really got to grab it by the throat and take it beyond doubt. So pushing forward was Baker, but good control and calmness from Allie Christie Manning. Just scored at home. Oh, it's a bit of a chop there.
Is that the karate chop?
A karate chop.
Little karate chop.
Actually, in the rules it says no karate chops allowed. I actually saw that in the martial art board rulings. It says no karate chopping.
Well, that's disappointing. Yeah.
Well, I wonder if they're taking kios out as well. I don't know. Maybe that's a negative. I don't know. Anything can happen.
No boards in centre ring either. But Christie Manning, Allie Christie Manning and Marissa Baker set for round number 3, a 3 by 3 minute rounds here at Roots 28. They embrace before they will recommence hostilities. 3 minutes between now and the judges' scorecards. Nice uppercut there from Baker off the clinch to start.
Yeah, I was going to say, I reckon you expect Marissa Baker to come out hard and fast now. She got a good rev up from the DMD's team, and she's coming out with bad intentions. I think the clinch is going to suit Christie Manning, so if Baker does break range and get in close, she won't mind tying her up and just wearing on those arms, take some of the power out of her punches. Kicking low now is Baker, stepping forward, coming forward the left kick, which works well for her, but the right kick's on the money from Christie Manning as her head snapped back in receipt of that kick, though. Baker boxing well.
Yeah, I'd be calling for Baker just to put all her pennies into that overhand right. Just go overhand right, left hook, get in. Try and just keep it ugly on the inside, smash the inside thigh with the knees. She's got to turn this one into a bit of a brawl. Can't overthink it. You know, as they say, paralysis by analysis. The more you think in a fight, the quicker it can slip from your grasp. You just got to get in, keep that volume going.
And I think for Christie Manning, look, they've just done three loops, like the hands on the clock of the ring. She needs to start using her feet and keep Marissa Baker guessing. Like, go left and go right, teep and kick, and not just travel around in a circle. Good low kick there, mixing up her level as well as Baker, who goes upstairs to the wrist. Of Christie Manning, goes upstairs to the wrist of Baker, who hops in, chops away with an elbow. Digging into the body with the right hand, trying to set up that left hook perhaps. What can she find now? 1 minute to go in a really close fight.
Trying to get the elbow through, clamps down in the clinch, tries for the cross face. Does Baker. Allie, Christie Manning, comfortable as you like in centre ring.
She just put her hand up before Hammer to say, almost as if, you know, I'm ahead here. Geez, I don't know. I think this is closer maybe than she thinks. And
the last round will be the interesting one. The first round, I'd say, will be the red corner. Second round, you know, it depends what the judges are scoring. And this one here is still there for the taking with just over 20 seconds to go.
Yeah, blood now streaming from the face of a determined Marissa Baker, who's been nothing but forward momentum the whole time. She's like a Sherman tank burrowing now, trying to find something in her own corner with the hands. Kicks high, she needs a step ladder. Cut under the left eye, 10-second clappers go. And the ladies leaving it all in there tonight with the crowd here at Roots 28, Stephen.
Great showing from both Allie Christie Manning and Marissa Baker. To the judges we go. And that last round may prove pivotal as to who takes home the W here, Hammer.
Yeah, how did you see it, Steve? You've been very quiet over there.
No, I'm a royalty in the house, so I know when.
Good. I know you don't get into Thomastown much, and you know it can be a little bit. You know.
I live in Reservoir actually, so I don't tread over that Edgar's Road line.
Yeah, it was absolutely an interesting one, Matty. These are the ones that can sometimes, you know, surprise us with the decision. You'd think the red corner, but if the judges are loving that walk-up style, well, sometimes we've seen that get the nod as well.
Yeah, and when Marissa Baker landed the punches, there was a real noticeable snapping back of the head of Christie Manning. That's one of the things they're looking for, you know, your ability to break the opponent's balance, break their posture, move them, break them out of their form. Two very different styles.
Ladies and gentlemen, that fight went down to the wire. Round of applause for our fighters. Our judges scored this fight. 28-29, blue corner. 28-29, red corner, and your winner by split decision, 30-27, out of the red corner, Alexandra Christie.
Allie Christie Manning takes the victory here at Roots 28. She moves to 3 wins.